Hi, I'm Kenny here, and this is the Taylor Sound Tip of the Day. Today I want to just briefly touch on a subject that I see every day, and that is intonation. What is it? Why do we have to be concerned with it? It's much easier to adjust intonation on an electric guitar than it is on an acoustic guitar, but it can be done both ways. So today I'm going to talk about intonation as it applies to this electric guitar here. And the reason for intonation is so that a string played an octave higher than the original note is exactly the same note. If it isn't, as you move up the neck, playing the same chord, it becomes sour. And a lot of times when you're using a song where you're droning on a string, if your intonation isn't correct, it'll sound really sour and hideous. So how do we correct that to make the strings play in tune all the way up? Well, the easy way to do it, and the way that everybody does it, is to simply sound the harmonic at the 12th fret on a string. We would do this with all 6 strings. And we would tune the guitar with the tuning keys until it is precisely in tune at that fret. Once we have it precisely in tune at that fret, we then press it down and we look to see if it's the same exact note. In this case, when I play this here at the 12th fret, the sound is flat. So it is not, it kind of sounds the same if you don't have the proper tuner, and we'll get into that in a minute. So then, if it is, in the case of this one where it's flat, we're going to have to adjust this bridge saddle here this way to make the string shorter. And upon doing so, what's going to happen is there will be a situation where we'll be able to hit the harmonic of the note and the real note and have them be the same. Now, here's a word of caution in the intonation world. When you can do this yourself at home using your tuner. You can get it pretty darn close. This device here that I'm on my bench is a strobe tuner. They've been around since the 40s, and they are a spinning disc with a light behind it that causes a strobe effect and lets you to actually see the note, whether it's sharp or flat. Now the tuners of today with the LEDs and the meters and things, they're called averaging tuners. They take the sound of the note, which is vibrating all over the place, and they average it together and produce a nice note for you to tune your guitar. Unfortunately, for setting intonation, this isn't the best way, I don't feel. When you hit a harmonic with the strobe tuner and then touch the back of the neck, as we'll illustrate in a video, you're considerably changing the intonation. Intonation should usually be set with the guitar in playing position because the very weight of everything affects it. So when you're having your guitar intonated, ask and see if they actually have a real strobe tuner. Many will tell you that the strobe tuner is no more accurate than regular tuner. I will tell you that I just did a test for a guy on a certain brand, a very popular brand of tuner, and found that it was exactly the same on the strobe tuner as per the brand of tuner. However, the fine adjustments, which I spoke of, were not available. So only the strobe tuner gave me the real, totally fine adjustments. So intonation, making your guitar play in tune every place up the neck where you play the same chords or notes. And that's the tip of the day.
Hey, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube page and make some comments on these videos. Thanks.